How's it going, guys? Welcome back to episode 8 of the Quebec City Nordiques franchise mode. Today, we are hopping into the 2026-2027 season. We got some things to talk about. First of all, I will be doing the trade deadline in this video. It's going to be a little edited. It's going to be just kind of like bare bones, especially with the fact that I'm going to go through the whole season as well in this video. So yeah, that's going to be this video. Going to be a little more edited than usual. There's going to be a little more skipping through the season and showing you kind of where we are. But before we start the video, I did a couple things off camera because I was going to do them off camera anyways. As you can see, any topic for a lot of these players. Oh, is it usually any topic? Oh, because I simulated. I should say season goals on some of them. For me, season goals is something that I've only tested while doing franchise modes, and I haven't really brought into use. I felt like the first two seasons I definitely could have used them, especially Barrett Hayton, probably be like a 90 overall by now. Speaking of Barrett Hayton, he's an 89 overall. I decided to start it this season. Now I went and did 7 players, 6 players and a goalie, to see what their goals would be, and I think their goals are pretty realistic, especially one of the players who is an 89 overall. That's Barrett Hayton. That's who we'll start with. His goal is actually 20 goals this season. That's pretty easy. I don't know. They're kind of ranking him like a second line forward. I don't know if that's what they rank him as on the depth chart, as a second liner. Because if I click on him here, second line forward, Newhook, they have so second line forward, 89 overall. He could boost to 90 if he gets 20 goals. And in terms of points the last 2 seasons, he's hit that. He's hit 20 goals both seasons. He only had 60 points. I mean, still very good. Like, he had 2 career highs. He's 89 overall. He's playing with really good offensive talent. He could definitely hit 20 goals. The other player on here, like Logan Stankoven, he's listed as a first-line forward at 87 overall. He has a goal of 50 assists. Now, he's going to be feeding Misa. He's going to be feeding Hayton. Hopefully Hayton can get like 30 goals, and Misa can get 20, or Misa gets a 10, and then a combination of other players get 10, with Stankoven getting 50 assists. I think he could do it, especially playing with these two. Barrett Hayton seems to elevate whoever he's playing with, and hopefully Misa can elevate these two, being a young goal-scoring player. Speaking of Misa, his goal is to win the Calder. I was going to save him for last, but his goal is to win the Calder. Callum Ritchie is the next one who has a goal. His goal is 30 assists. That's a little much for a 21-year-old 81 overall player, but I think he could do it. I think he could do it playing with Alex Newhook, whose goal is to get 20 goals. So if he could feed Alex Newhook the puck 20 times, he's only got to feed Mangiapane and an assortment of players 10 times. Jordan Spence is the next one. Mangiapane I didn't give a goal to because he's on the block, as I'll get to that later. Jordan Spence, 87 overall goaltender. His goal is 40 assists this season. I think he can hit it. If he doesn't, that sucks, but if he does, that's fine. Now, goalie is the last one. Devin Levi, of course it's Devin Levi. Now, I did not tell him to win the Vezina. He's only an 86. He could win the Vezina, and I will look stupid. I will own it. His other one was challenge for the starting job. He's going to start. He's already the starter, so that doesn't really change anything. His goal is a 9-10 save percentage. I think that is challenge for the starting role. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, that's the challenge for the starting role one, a 9-10 save percentage. That's what I want him to reach. I'd be happy if he reaches that. I think it's realistic. If we play good, he could have a 9-10 save percentage. Now, yet again, I am hoping to get a low pick and win the lottery and get Landon DuPont. That is definitely what I'm looking at here. But if I go to... Oh, you can't go to potential free agents at this time. But if I go to proposed trade, he'll definitely still be on the team. Oh, no, he's American. Oh, I was going to say. See, this is where I handicap myself. I keep forgetting. But I'm pretty sure this man, Quinn Hughes, is on the last year of his 7.8 with Vancouver, and usually he hits free agency. But the problem is he's American. And the Canadian thing, I want to hold it until I at least win a cup, and then I'll think about it. So yeah, in terms of elite Canadian defensemen, it's Landon DuPont or Cale Makar. And we're not going to get Cale Makar. He's locked up. The Colorado Avalanche will not move him. Go the wrong way here. As Yeah, they definitely won't move him. He's maxed out value, 96 overall, 27-year-old defenseman. He's on the last year of his deal, but they usually are able to afford him. They probably are going to let Natchez and Gerard go. Colton, all they got to do is let Mittelstad go. Lehkonen, like, they're still an elite team, but all they got to do is let one of those guys go and they keep Cale Makar. He's definitely going to be on the top of their priority list, but we'll see. Maybe both of them hit free agency at the same time. That would be a really crazy thing to happen, but I don't think it will. So, without further ado, I've been yapping for 6 minutes. Oh yeah, trade block. That's the last thing I want to talk about. A little bit more yapping. I apologize. Mangiapane already talked about. He's on the top of the trade block. His value's pretty low. It's his contract. Retain half. Should be good. Matt Dumba, if he has a really good year, just move him for picks. Lozon, same thing. If he has a good year, move him for picks. I feel like it's going to be one of those two. Or I could just get a defenseman back with an O'Connor or a 4th-round pick. O'Connor, just the 5 years at $2 million. Like, I like that. I mean, I don't mind it. It's not bad, but if I could shed a little bit of cap space, especially for the fact that we'd have to hold him for 5 years, that'd be fine. And we will have some players that can move up, because there's one guy in the AHL who I definitely think can move up into that spot, and that is... As we press here, we will see who it is. Andrew Cristal. He can definitely move up if he has a good year in the AHL. That's just dependent on if he has a good year or not. Even then, he could move up. We could also bring up a guy like Zach McEwen. We could also bring up a guy like Brandon Tanev, AJ Guerrero. Like, we have guys who can come up and play on the main team. Come play on the NHL team if we do move O'Connor. That's about it. Let's hop into this game. I always like to do the first game of the season. Let's hop into the game against the Washington Capitals. And then we don't have a game until the Toronto game. And then we have Montreal. Then we have no game through December. Yep. Then we have a Toronto game in January. A Montreal game in February. A Toronto game in March, and that's it. So we only played the Montreal Canadiens twice this season? Oh no. Not fun. We usually like to play those guys a little bit more, but let's hop into this game against the Washington Capitals, and then we will hop into the game against the Toronto Maple Leafs after that. Let's see how this team does. This new and improved team with Logan Stankoven and Michael Misa playing on the first line here. Let's see. First period. Nothing throughout the first. That's fine. We didn't score, but we didn't let anything in. Second period. 1-1. Joe Veleno against his former team. I forgot that we sent Veleno to Washington. I'm pretty sure he had a good year and grew in overall. But O'Connor, I talk about trading him. He scores a goal. Ryan McLeod. That's a 4th and 3rd line production. We need that first line to show up there. Not that first line, but that first line. There we go. Ovi scores, and then Hayton will take the lead again. Power play for Washington. And off the power play, though, Hendrik Lapierre scores. So it's a tie game, 3-3. I can't complain because this is what I wanted. We're going to get some 5-on-5 overtime to start the year. Not 5-on-5, 3-on-3 overtime to start the year. Hell yes. Make sure it's CPU game. And we will hop in. 3 minutes. Let's hop in. Alright, we are here, 3-on-3 overtime. I actually forgot to change the lines a little bit. So Stankoven's taking the draw. Ovi wins it, and now he has time and space to skate in. And we give him more time and space, and he scores immediately. Wow. Our defense. This was the same in the preseason. We just gave Ovi time and space, and he'd go in and score. Oh my. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna change the lines a little bit, because I did forget to change it during the preseason. Get everything figured out, get our lines a little more defensive. 5-on... Man, we're just giving them too much time and space. Alright, I'm gonna go change the lines. I'll be right back. We'll hop into the Toronto game. Alright, we are here at the Toronto Maple Leafs game. We're 3-7-1 currently. Not great. if you wanted to make the playoffs, we want Landon DuPont, so that is great for us. Let's hop into this game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, a win streak could change everything. It doesn't look like our top line is doing as well as I thought it would. Hopefully they can pick it up. But first period here in Toronto, how would we do? We're up 2-1. Callum Ritchie, Matt Dumba. Callum Ritchie's got... This is his 8th point on the year. I took a look at that here, second period. Oh my, we blow it here. Cizikas will get one for us, but Fowler. Oh, Fowler, Matthews, Domi, Matthews. Drieger just does not shut the door enough. Ryan McLeod gets one back for us here in the third period, but Joseph Wall in net for the Maple Leafs. Was that the whole game? It was. It's 5 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on. Power play for the Leafs. That's not what we want. We kill it. Come on. Can we get a late one? Fowler gets an empty net one. I got a little excited when the goal came up. It's just until my eyes focused on where it was. Ugh. We are 3-8-1. That's not great. Not great. Well, we're going to go to the Habs game, which I'm assuming is this month as well, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, we're here. We're 7-11-2 now against Montreal Canadiens. Alex Newhook is actually leading our team with 20 points. Defense points, it's Spence. Goals, Mangiapane and Newhook. Callum Ritchie is really benefiting from that second line. The first line isn't doing too well. I actually do want to check it at this point because I think we do have a couple months without a game. There might be a Leafs game sprinkled in there. I could be wrong, but I just want to look. Here is Stankoven has 14 points in 20 games. Barrett Hayton has 11 in 20, and Misa has 9. And my thinking of this is I gave them goals. Every time I give players goals, they just don't succeed. I might be going crazy, but yeah, let's hop into this game against Montreal. Hopefully they can turn it around this season. Misa might... I don't know. I kind of want to wait until he's 20, but first period. And we're up 3-0 here as they prove me wrong. Hayton and Stankoven get one. Ritchie gets yet another. Second period. Montreal gets one back. Cole Caulfield, but Barron gets one early in the third period. I didn't even mean to say that. I was going to say, but we are up here. Beck gets one shorthanded for the Montreal Canadiens. It is 4-2 with halfway through the third. Can we hold this out? Can we hold it out? Brendan Gallagher makes it close with 3 minutes to go. 50 seconds. We hold it. Devin Levi. Drieger. We pulled Devin Levi? Why? Uh-oh. Is Devin Levi hurt? Oh, no. Exit this game. Devin Levi's going to be hurt. Nothing? Nothing so far on an advanced day. No. Devin Levi's at 890, though. That is not fun. Our team is not doing great, but we did beat Montreal. We're getting closer in the Battle of Quebec. Hopefully, late in this franchise, we're able to swing it back, but we will go all the way. I will go simulate all the way to this Toronto game. And if that first line's not doing good, and Misa's 20 years old, he might be going to the AHL. I'll see you guys then. Alright, we are here at the game against Toronto, and we were kind of turning our season around a little bit. We're close to that. We're not close to the wild card at all, I will say that, but we're close. We're trying to track down the Lightning right now for that last spot. I don't want to do that, but if we end up doing it, it'd be fun. Look at the Leafs record, 35-5-1. They're going off this season. I don't think a team is as good as them right now. No, there is the Hurricanes like 30-12-0. That's it. 35-5-1. I think we lost to them the first game. They're putting this goaltender in again against us. Drieger's going to play. Let's see how they do against this juggernaut Leafs team. First period. 2-0 Leafs. Second period. It is 6-1 Leafs. I'm just 10-3 we lose. Embarrassing fashion. McLeod, Barron, and Hayton with the goals. That's just, at least it was Drieger and that, not Devin Levi. I mean, we start to push for a playoff spot. We're 6th in goals for per game. We're scoring at a great pace. We're just letting in goals at a horrible pace. I think I need to look at our defense and kind of rework it. Alex Newhook with 41 points in 43 games. He's 6 away from his goal. So I'm going to look at the players right now and see what they're looking like for their goals. Misa, Calder, I'm going to put an X right there. I don't think he even hits it. I don't think he gets it at all. We'll go look, but at this point right now, no. Bear hitting 20 goals. I'm going to put a check mark till it looks like he's on pace for it. He just needs 7 more in just over half a season. Or just under half a season. Logan Stanko with 50 assists. He's halfway right now. He could hit it. I'm going to put an X because I don't know how this season will go. He might slow down. Callum Ritchie, 30 assists. I'm going to put a check mark. He could hit it. He's 1 away from 20. All he's got is get 10 after that. And he could just get 10 assists. But he's scoring at a good pace. I like how he's scoring. And let's see. Spence is the last one we have to look at. And yeah, he is down here. 14 assists. He is not going to get us 40. And Alex Newhook, 20 goals. I put a check mark there. And Devin Levi. That's the last thing we got to look at. He's got an 8.93. I don't think he's going to get the 9.10. Oh. We're playing a little bit better with Dringer. Obviously, Dringer just had that bad game. Rookie skaters, right now, Richie's ahead of Misa. But how's the entire NHL? I feel like there's going to be some guys ahead of them. But I might be shocked. Maybe they're the top 2. They're the top 2. Oh, okay. This gives a little bit of a better look at it. It's close after Martone. So if... You know what? I'm going to put a check mark for Misa. He's almost there. We just need our guy, Callum Ritchie, to not... I don't want to scratch him, but I might. Because if Misa can win the Calder, that'd be great. But we're going to simulate to the next game. I think it's against the Montreal Canadiens in February. Are we in January now? We are already in January. Alright, so it's this game against Montreal. Then it's the trade deadline. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, we are here at the Montreal game. We beat them last time. Hopefully we can beat them again. I need to go look and see what the series, the franchise series is. Not the season series. But I think we could sweep the season series if we get a win here. Beck, 1 goal, 1 assist. We beat them 3-4 last time. Let's see. I'm going to go check. Forward points. It is Barrett Hayton up there. 21 points for Spence. Mangiapane up there. Callum Ritchie with 38 points. We're still pushing pretty good towards a playoff spot here. And sorry, the Titans are picking. Cam Ward, okay. No one on leaderboards probably. Yeah. But we're pushing towards a playoff spot pretty decently. But we kind of taken a little bit of a fall off here as Lightning have kind of pushed ahead of us. But we can also push towards the Blue Jackets, so maybe something could happen. I think if we're going to have something happen, it starts with this game. I don't know how to enter this trade deadline. Honestly, I might sell, but I don't know. Let's hop in. Let's see. First period, nothing. Second period, 4-0 Montreal. I'm going to let it go. If they get one more, I'll sim the rest of it. But, yeah, there it is. Joshua Waugh gets 1. Cole Caulfield, we get shut out 6-0. Alright, as I talk about, oh, we could push for the playoffs. We always seem to not do it. Now, I will take another look at the stats of the trade deadline, and I'll let you know after the trade deadline. I won't go through it with you guys. I don't want to put too much in this video, but also don't want to put too little. I apologize. I feel like most of this video so far is just me simming through with quietness. So I'm going to sim through the rest of this with you guys here. And we will see. We'll see how we're... Oh no, Fabrizi's out. I looked, he had 6 goals last time I checked. So, he might be up to 7 or 8. He's already back. Alright, let's put him into the lineup. Riley Height's having a good year down here. He's already up to a 76. I'm pretty sure he started at like a 74 or 73. So that's him having a good year. And I know I could have Victor Mete in here. He's way better. I just think it's funny having the 66 overall, 6'5", 243 defenseman. He has 7 goals, 2 assists so far this season. He's having a great year comparative to last season. And Chicago, oh yeah, since we went to the AHL, we won't see how we're doing. And that's the AHL record up there, I'm pretty sure. Matt Dumba's going to get us a decent amount of value. But if Lozon gets us more value, then I'll probably move Lozon. Chris Driedger's out again. He's had some injury problems. He's gotten injured once this season already. That's the second time. We only have Matt Murray, so you just gotta pray Matt Murray doesn't get hurt. Oh. This is a difficult season. I thought we could maybe make a jump towards the playoffs, so I was a little excited for that, but we haven't made that jump, and it's a little disappointing. Substitute him in there. Let's get Devin Levi up there. I don't really want Matt Murray playing games. They probably would auto-switch it. He might have played that game against Colorado. Winnipeg, we lose. Is that what I saw there? We lose to Winnipeg. This is our record, 27-34. Driedger's back. I don't know why I'm going in the system. We have no one in the system. Matt Murray. Set him down. I'm blanking. I apologize if I'm getting quiet here. I'm also watching the NFL draft. I shouldn't have done that. This simulating. I might just skip over this part. Alright, we're back here. 29, 26, and 6. That's the AHL record. Misa's out. I'm just going to do head coach replaces player because we're almost at the trade deadline. Let's enter it. I'm going to do conservative seller. So our main pieces right now, Mangiapane, O'Connor, Lozon are 3. I'm going to put Dumba on there. But I'm not going to move Dumba and Lozon unless we get a defenseman coming back our way. How old is Dunn? 30. I feel like he might move out. Our potential window. They want to move Sean Walker. Bringing Sean Walker back would be funny. I don't think we're really on any of these lists. Let me go to available. As Boston made a trade, they got Peak, Letary, and a third for looks like 2 prospects. I don't recognize those names. Mangiapane. Open block. I'll go open block with it. Oh, because he has a clause, so I can't do it. I don't like that. If your players has a clause, you can't do that. Man, we are really down here. Oh, I don't know why I clicked conservative seller. If I could just keep my own block. Let's go to proposed trade. Alright, I will see you guys when I have a trade for... We're going to look for Mangiapane first. Alright, this trade might be too much. Bring him back my way, but I want to see if it'll work. Liam Greentree, a first and a second for Mangiapane, 50% retained. Will it go through? It will not. Alright, I stretched with the second, but I feel like we can get the first. Can we get it? Too far off. You know what? I might be fine with giving up O'Connor if that pushes it through. Lozon, though, I might not be as... Right, because look how close value is to Mangiapane. Dumba is a little closer, but I'd be willing to get rid of O'Connor. He has a decent, okay amount of value. LA would be over the max cap. I don't want to retain. Maybe... Oh, Detroit's third wouldn't be bad. I don't mind getting rid of Detroit's third, especially because we're adding a first-round pick. There we go. So, Mangiapane 50% retained. Detroit's third-round pick that I'm not sure what trade that was. That might have been Sherratt. No. That was something else. And then we get a first-round pick and a good Canadian prospect in Liam Greentree. The next thing I'm going to go do, I'm going to look at a Lozon trade. See if we can do something there. Alright, so we're going to be sending Lozon for another... We're going to get another first-round pick. We're going to be sending a Jeremy Lozon to Vancouver in exchange for the 2027 first-round pick. Will it go through? Yes, it will. Oh, 2 first-round picks. I'm very happy about that. Now, Matt Dumba. I will look, see if we could do like a flip for O'Connor for a low-depth defenseman. who could either play both sides or just the right side, and then, or maybe not. I might do just that. I might just look for O'Connor. I might not trade Dumba. I will look. 2 first-round picks. I'm kind of happy with what I've gotten. I'm just going to go look for an O'Connor trade. I'm going to actually erase Dumba. Just O'Connor. See if we can get a low pick or a low-playing defenseman who could play both sides. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so we have this trade here. We have Logan O'Connor and a 4th-round pick for, is it Tristan Luneau, who is 23, 80. He could play immediately in the NHL. That's the thing that I'm kind of like. He can go immediately jump into the NHL. Give him a little bit of, time. He might hop on the second pair. And then, or yeah, that's about it. Hopefully he can grow. If he doesn't, that's okay. We can move him or just let him go. Will this go through? It will not. Now, they probably want a little bit more. It's a 2029 third, so it's not one that I would be, or a 4th. Not overly ecstatic about having in our draft. I'd be willing to move away from it. Pretty far in value, honest, yeah. In terms of the value, I do agree that it is a little off. Maybe we can add one more thing. 3 first-round picks this season. I'm so happy about that. Maybe a 2035th. We'll do it. So a 2029 third, a 2035th. So late picks, O'Connor for Luneau. It will go through. Okay. That is it for our trade deadline. I didn't run out of time this time. I'm so happy. I didn't run out of time. But that is it for our trade deadline. I'll see you guys at the very next game, and I'll tell you guys all the stats by that game. Alright, we are here at the Leafs game, and we have the goals kind of set. So Spence will not hit his. Devin Levi will probably not hit his 9-10 save percentage, which that sucks for both of them, but Devin Levi's still young. He can develop. Spence, I think Spence is 25, so he could still maybe develop, but right now, maybe not. Alex Newhook has hit his 20 goals. Callum Ritchie has hit his 30 assists. Logan Stankoven is 5 assists away from hitting his 50. I put, he's gonna hit it. Hayton has hit his 20 goals. So Stankoven is the only one who hasn't hit his goal, who probably could. Now, Misa is tied with Callum Ritchie for 51 points for rookies. I didn't check all rookies. I wanted to check it with you guys. I wanted to see. Misa just needs to outscore his teammate. And also Misa has done it in 1 less game. So, says something. Not AHL. Did not mean to do that. We could check that as well at the end of the season. Rookie skaters. Let's see how Misa is. Are they both at the top? They're both at the top. Okay. Misa just needs to outscore his teammate, but Ritchie with a +2. I feel like he might get it over Misa. It is honestly a coin flip for those two right now. I definitely give it to Ritchie, but I'm hoping Misa gets it as we hop into this game against Toronto. Hopefully Misa can have a 7-point night escape with the Calder in this game, but probably not against this Leafs team that has just been so good this season. First period, Callum Ritchie scores. Of course he does. Second period, the Leafs get 2. All right, we're close here. Going into the third, as Knives will make it 3-1, so he extends the lead. But Alex Newhook on the power play. He's on power play 1, helping out. Misa could have got a point there because Misa's on power play 1. Come on. Come on, boys. Get one more. No. Oh, we do. McLeod with 56 seconds to go. And we're going to overtime. Are we going to watch one of their players walk right through yet again? Or are we going to do good here? I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, we are here in this game. We took a big hit from the trade deadline in terms of our overalls on the team here, as Stankoven and Hayton will skate in. We don't get... Oh my god! Oh, I made weird noises off that one as Stankoven just had almost ended the game. It was on the line. Alright, we definitely got to check that at the end of the game. Hopefully, in good spirits, we check that to see how close we were to ending it early. Barrett Hayton loses the draw to Austin Matthews. William Nylander will skate up with it. We just got to take Matthews. Good on Stankoven. Good on Stankoven. Riley at the point finds Nylander with space, but Drieger will make the save. I wish we had Devin Levi in, but we're already halfway through this overtime. Hayton's just got to win this draw. An ozone draw, especially for Austin Matthews, would definitely help them. Riley shoots, but it's blocked. Spence will pick it up. He just has to get it up, and he'll ice it. He won't ice it. Was not icing. Weird. As Riley gets bumped, but he's still ahead. Nylander. We collapse on Nylander. Gives Matthews time and space, but Drieger will make the save, and we're under a minute to go. Looks like we're going to go to the shootout. Misa's not going to be in it. I did not check that. But big hits there as we collapse on Nylander. We gave Matthews time and space, though, but... Ugh. Come on here. As we got Brazeau and Newhook out here. Marner, Tavares, what a save by Drieger. Brazeau picks it up. It's going to go slow. The time's going to go slow. You have to pick that up. Dumba picks it up. It gets bumped. Marner takes it for the Leafs. As I'm not sure who that is, but Marner's going to win the race to the puck back in the Leaf zone. Is that Miller? There. Doesn't matter. Missed the pass. And Dumba's going to pick it up. He's got a guy in the middle. Newhook. Find him. Oh, he just gets it to Brazeau. Brazeau has time and space. It's a 2-on-1 for the Leafs. Tavares has Marner, but what a play by Dumba. Tavares again. Oh, Miller has Marner. Shot stopped by Drieger. Miller battling in the corner. They send it to Newhook, so Newhook will at least get it out. He might have a break. Newhook might have a break. Oh, Marner might catch up to him. Newhook has a break. Newhook. Oh, he stopped. And we will go to a shootout. Oh, my. This is what I've been missing. Ovi took it away from me. I thought I could have had a fun overtime period, but Ovi took it away with a quick goal. And now we have a good one against the Leafs here, and we are going to go to a shootout. As how close was that? Oh, it was on the line, it looked like. We have to check that on instant replay. Alright, so Stankoven fires it off the goalie, off the post. I'm going the wrong way here. It is, oh my god, just so close to going in. But we're going to a shootout. Let's see how we do. Who's going to be our first shooter? As we are shooting first, it's going to be Barrett Hayton, I'm pretty sure. Here he is with the A. I could tell it's him. It's Barrett Hayton. Let's see what he does. Scores! Posted in Barrett Hayton. He's got 21 goals on the year. And he puts us ahead of the shootout 1-0 early on as we beat Stolars. Let's go. Alright, the Toronto Maple Leafs will start with Austin Matthews, their captain, their all-star, their best player, and he's stopped by Drieger. Great move by Matthews. Better save by Drieger. And here we go. Logan Stankoven, our newest player, could hit his 50 assists. He's stopped by Stolars. And Mitch Marner will join for the Leafs with a chance to tie it. What will he do? And he will score. He's got close quarters, so he does score against Drieger. I was going to say, Drieger's pads and blocker look nice, but I feel like those are auto-created by me. So, yeah. Alright. As Alex Newhook will go for our last shot, he has to... If he scores, he puts the pressure on the Leafs. And Stolars will stop him as he goes for a toe drag shot. And now, William Nylander. Will he end it here? He's got puck on a string. Saved by Drieger. I thought he got beat, but Drieger saves it. And Jordan Spence, this is why I should have put Misa in. Why is Jordan Spence taking a shot? Prove me wrong, and he doesn't. He makes the worst move I think I've seen in this shootout. And now it is Matthew Nyes. No, it is Vladimir Tarasenko who has joined the Leafs. Will Vladimir Tarasenko score? And no, Drieger read him like a children's book, and he will make the save. And now it is Jake Bean. What is this shootout? I need to change the lines for this. Jake Bean stopped by Stolars. We need Misa. We need Richie, as Morgan Riley will be their shot here. At least the defenseman's going in for them, but he's a little more skillful than a Jake Bean would be. But Drieger reads them yet again. Drieger making two great saves, and now it's Abe Kubel. What is this? What is this? Here comes Abe Kubel. Scores! Abe Kubel still hasn't even got his first of the year, but he gets his first in the shootout. beating Stolars here. What a move. Just making them move. That's like he made Stolars go side to side, opens up some room, and he just puts it where the room is. And now it's Grandpa Tavares, John Tavares, the former captain. Stop by Drieger, and we will win 3-2 in the shootout against the Maple Leafs. Let's go. Thank you, Abe Kubel. 4-3. Okay, we won 4-3. I'm going to simulate till the end of the season here, and then I will show you all the stats and see how we are. Are we going to make the playoffs? Hell no, we're not going to make the playoffs. 81 points is the one to beat. Will we be one of the best draft lottery teams? We could end up being one of the best draft lottery teams if we really stand still. We could be up there in the draft lottery, which is really nice. We just have to let the Kraken, the Ducks, and the Sharks pass us. I don't know if we can get that far. We just need to lose a lot of games. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so we're here at the end of the season, and these are the stats. I said Stankoven was going to hit 50. He did not hit 50, so that is upsetting. He was one away, man. Just one assist away. Alex Newhook had the best year, I think. I think he did have the best year. 74 points is a career year for him. He's still only an 85. Maybe he jumps in the offseason. Barrett Hayton, he had a 59-point campaign, but he did get his 20 goals. So, Misa's the only one that is questionable right now. I think Richie wins the Calder over Misa. Maybe I shouldn't have played Richie in the lineup, but he's definitely going to develop well over the offseason. So, honestly, I don't really mind if both of them did put up 50 points. Seasons Brazeau had a big jump near the end of the season with 50 points. I maybe should have given him a goal. But yeah, and then Devin Levi did not do too well. But if we go to the rookie race, so if we go to all the NHL, and we go to the rookie race, here's the points. McDavid, Draisaitl, Matthews, Rantanen, Svechnikov, Nylander, Aho, Reinhardt up there, Bedard up there with 97 points. Rookie skaters. Callum Ritchie, Bombkov actually beat Misa. So, if you want to reach to Misa, not really. I don't think it's definitely going to be Ritchie. I think if you're going to not pick Ritchie, it's going to be Bombkov. So, we will see. We're going to simulate all the way to the draft lottery, and then we are going to save the draft lottery for the next episode with the draft as well. Alright, so I will see you guys at awards. Alright, we are here at the end of the year. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup, and it's time to go to Stat Central and see what is up with the awards. Florida wins the Stanley Cup. They beat Toronto, won the President's Trophy. We kind of saw that happening. They did win it last year. They beat the Chicago Blackhawks. Edmonton made it to the conference finals. They could have made it 4 straight Stanley Cup finals, but they did not. Chicago beats them. Bedard got his first Stanley Cup final, but they got beat by the Florida Panthers. Individual awards, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Adam Fox beats out Makar and Hughes for the Norris. Draisaitl, Lady Bing, is this the one? Callum Ritchie wins the Calder. I wish I made that his goal instead of 20 goals. He did hit, or 30 assists. He did hit his goal, but I was hoping Misa would win the Calder. Reinhardt wins the Conn Smythe. Vezina goes to Stolars again. William M. Jennings goes to Stolars. Nate Schmidt wins the Bill Masterton. Nabla wins the Jack Adams. Horvat wins the Selke. Draisaitl the Ted Lindsay. And Austin Matthews wins the Maurice Richard. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do. As much as I want to save it for next episode, I do want to go into this season knowing whether or not we will be selecting first overall. So, the image will go up and I will flip a coin. Heads or tails? Will we show the draft lottery? It is tails, but I don't care. Of course, we're showing the draft lottery. I'm not going to leave it up to a coin flip here, as we will see. What will we have here? The 17th overall pick belongs to the Columbus Blue Jackets. The 16th overall pick belongs to the Montreal Canadiens. The 15th overall pick belongs to the St. Louis Blues. The 14th overall pick belongs to the New York Islanders. The 13th overall pick belongs to the Boston Bruins. The 12th overall pick belongs to the Philadelphia Flyers. The 11th overall pick belongs to the Utah Hockey Club. The 10th overall pick belongs to the Colorado Avalanche. The 9th overall pick belongs to the Quebec City Nordiques. The 8th overall pick belongs to Calgary. The 7th overall pick belongs to Seattle. The 6th belongs to Detroit. The 5th overall pick belongs to Minnesota. The 4th overall pick belongs to Anaheim. The 3rd overall pick belongs to the Buffalo Sabres, who drop. The 2nd overall pick belongs to the Ottawa Senators, who drop. The 1st overall pick belongs to the San Jose Sharks, who will be picking 1st overall. That is the draft lottery, ladies and gentlemen. And in the next episode, we will hop into the draft, and we will see what we will do. We have 3 first-round picks. Do we trade up? Do we add a player into that mix? We will see. We're going to go to progression report. I just want to check this out real quick. Alex Newhook is up to an 88 overall. Brazeau is up to an 87 overall. Stankoven 87. McLeod is... Spence is a 87 overall. He's a medium elite now. Oh my. Newhook is just a top 6. Brazeau is top 6. Logan Stankoven is medium elite still. Jordan Spence is up to medium elite. Ryan McLeod is up to an 86. Barrett Hayton dropped to an 86. Not fun, especially we just gave him that big contract. But he's still a very good player nonetheless. Michael Misa and Callum Ritchie are both up to 85 overalls. That is what I'm talking about. We got an 85 overall Callum Ritchie. That's our second line center of the future. 85 overall Michael Misa. That is our first line center of the future. Hag, let's see, Baron, Dumba, Albekumel, Bean, Dringer, Zizekas, Play, Greer, Thompson, Tanev. NHL. In the system, what do we got? We got Murray, Luneau, Lazar, Cristal, and they're going to stay about the same. Height had a really good year. Danielson did not have that great of a year. Desnoyers is up to a 76. I'm pretty sure that's up to where he was. Belch 76. I'm not sure if he gained. He did gain. Okay, that's good. Greentree's still there. Beaulieu still a 74. Ivan Kovic is up to a 73. He might be in the AHL next season. And Beckman up to a 73 as well. We might have our tandem next season of young goaltenders. Huang is up to a 72. Schmidt 71. Aitchison is up to a 71. Virchow is still low, but that is fine. Fabrizi's still at a 66. That is okay. How good of a year did he have? He had 8 goals, 9 assists. Golf claps for Fabrizi. All right. As much as I would like to do a full season, that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching the draft and the free agency next season as we look to kind of push out of the playoffs. But yeah, that is about it. I will see you guys in the next one. Check the 2 videos up there. The one on your right is the video from Wednesday. The one on your left is the video from Monday. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Not sure if I said that already. I'll see you guys in the next one.